What's up, everybody? It's me, Blake316 here with the new video for you guys. And in this video is strictly going to be my opinion. Granted, my opinion is going to have a lot of good, valid points. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the PlayStation 5. And Sony has been dropping some things here and there, obviously hyping up the PlayStation 5, which is soon to be released in later 2020. Man, that's kind of hard to believe that we're going to 2020, 2020. But with this new console, they're dropping things like different specs, how quote-unquote powerful it's going to be, and they recently said how the PlayStation 5 is going to be the fastest console ever. And I kind of believe that. I believe that this console is going to be more faster than actual powerful. Let me explain. Obviously, with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, when it came to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, a lot of people, especially in the beginning of that generation of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, it wasn't a huge graphical leap, and it wasn't. Gradually, as the generation went on, the graphics became better. Obviously, the developers learned the hardware better, and they learned how to develop better games and better visuals. With that being said, midway into the generation, obviously came the PlayStation Pro and the Xbox One X. But here's the thing. Yes, those were quote-unquote more powerful consoles, but they were only more powerful under one situation. You basically had to have better TVs. You basically had to have a 4K TV to really to really warrant the power of the PlayStation Pro as well as Xbox One X. If you had your traditional 1080 TV, or if you had a 720p TV, those consoles didn't really give you a better visual experience. It was all about the TV. Now with the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Scarlet, I think the same thing is going to happen. I think these consoles are only going to be as powerful as you, the consumer. You know, Sony and Microsoft can put whatever specs that they want in the console, but if you don't have a top-of-the-line TV, I really doubt you're going to get the graphical upgrade that you're probably hoping with this new generation coming. Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is going to look better than the PS4 and then so on with the Xbox, but it's only going to matter if you have a really good TV or a really good monitor. And we've seen this with last generation, and I think this is definitely going to happen with the upcoming generation. They can produce the most powerful consoles they want, but if you don't have a really good 4K TV, which a lot of people to this day still don't. I'll be honest, me personally, I don't own a 4K TV because I never really cared about that stuff. I never really cared about high definition I don't really watch that much TV. And when I play the games, it was always good enough for what the console produced for me. And yeah, you can buy a 4K TV, but like to get a really good one, you're going to have to shell out $1,000. Yeah, you can get those 4K TVs at Black Friday and they're good, but I mean, they're not great. And the really good ones like the Sony Bravias and the I don't know, I'm not a TV expert, but the really good ones cost like $1,000. And it's kind of funny how these television companies are now producing like 8K TVs, which they've had 8K maybe like 4 years ago, but now they're really trying to push it to the public. I don't think they're going to sell well because the public still really has to transition to 4K. With that being said, these new consoles, they're going to pretty much you're going to pretty much need a 4K TV to really appreciate the visuals and the power of these consoles. And it just ain't there. Like, let's be honest here. I'm an adult. And yes, I can buy a 4K TV tomorrow if I wanted to. But let's not forget that the general consumer of games, yeah, it's a lot of adults playing video games, but it's also a lot of children. And a lot of parents are not going to buy their kids 4K TVs. It's just not happening. One, you don't want your kid watching that much TV. Two, my kid does not need a 4K TV. He just doesn't need it. Point blank, period. With that being said, a lot of parents are going to feel that way. And so a lot of people across the board are not really going to see this graphical leap of these video game consoles. And I think one thing is Nintendo's always realized that. That's why the Nintendo Switch isn't as quote-unquote powerful as the Xbox One and the PlayStation, because Nintendo knows that not everyone has these 4K monitors and 4K TVs, so they don't worry about producing these powerful consoles when they know the general public are not really going to be able to appreciate and enjoy the visuals because they're not going to be able to see it. With the PlayStation Pro, let's be honest, it's not a huge success like people think it was. It really wasn't, and neither was the Xbox One X, which is why they still make regular Xbox bundles for the Xbox S, right? So many different versions. But I think Sony is realizing that now, which is why they're quote unquote saying they're making the most fastest console, because they realize they try to go the powerful route and they realize the pros didn't really sell. And obviously they got people behind the scenes who run the analytics of sales and marketing. And they realize a lot of people just don't have 4K TVs, right? There's a reason why Blu-rays still sell better than 4K Blu-rays, because it's just not there yet. And if Sony does the right thing by not necessarily trying to produce the most powerful visual console, if they can make the fastest console, I think that's a good way to go. Me personally, you ever get into a part of the game where you keep constantly dying and you have to keep repeating, and like the most annoying part is not really you dying, is having to wait for the game to reboot and reload to the scene that you just died at. That's the most annoying part for me. I would love faster menus, faster load screens. You know, it remind me of the days when we had cartridges with the original loads. So I think Sony is doing the right thing by having faster consoles. And do I think they will eventually make a pro version? Obviously, yeah. I mean, like, it sucks in my opinion. I hate the mid-gen upgrade or whatever. But then with the mid-gen upgrade, who knows? Maybe 4 years down the line, then maybe the consumers would buy more 4K TVs, and then it would make sense to have a more even powerful console for the visuals. Like, let's be honest here. Sony not only makes consoles, they make TVs as well, and they know how these TVs are selling, so they're not stupid, all right? But that being said, I do realize it's going to be a visual improvement, but once again, I don't really think it's going to be that huge of a visual improvement. Because Sony realizes the 4K market really isn't there yet, and it's not going to be there yet for quite some time. And like, it's kind of funny how they're pushing 8K, but yeah, that no one's buying that anytime soon. But anyway, it's me, Blake, doing six. This giving my opinion, like I said, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I'm letting you guys know now, if you're really expecting a huge visuals, you're going to need that 4K TV. And it's kind of crazy because to get a decent 4K TV, or a good one, it's like $1,000. This PlayStation 5 is looking like it's going to be $600. Man, it's like $1,600 to play some games, and then you're buying games. Like, you can't say PC gaming is expensive anymore when console gaming, to really appreciate it, like, at the top quality, is pretty damn expensive too, you know? But anyway, it's me, Blake, doing six, stating my opinion. Overall, I'm still excited for the new consoles. Will I eventually get a 4K TV? Yeah. Maybe, but I'm not going to get it for a game. Like, I personally really don't give a shit. If I had a tube TV, I would still be watching TV on my tube TV. I really don't care. The only reason I actually upgraded to like an HD 720 back then was because I could no longer read the text in the games because it was HD. It was like all blurry. It was worse. But anyway, it's me, Blake, doing six, like I said a million times already. Make sure to subscribe for future videos. Follow my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Man, good times are coming. Console Wars about to get popping again. PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Scarlet. I can't wait. Until next time, peace.